Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Sylvia Gordon.
And I'm Rebecca Gordon.
Welcome to our clown show.
Stay tuned for a lot of great things.
For a lot of clowns, for stupid, goofing around stuff.
We're going to be stupid today.
Okay, what do you got?
State appointment fees.
Okay, unfortunately, we get these calls this time of year when people are in a hurry and they're getting referrals and they don't check to make sure that they are still appointed and their appointment fee has been paid in that state because they left it up to their manager, the contracting and they sent the email.
They just got busy.
And it gets crazy. And then you don't get paid.
Heck, you may not just not get paid. You could
It depends on the carrier. You could be termed for 12 months.
get in a lot of trouble.
Some carriers are strict, some are not so strict for selling when you're not appointed. Most of them will terminate you immediately if you're not licensed, clearly that's legal. But if you're not appointed, that's at the discretion of the carrier. But the main thing is you did all the work, you will not get paid. So a lot of them come to us and say, hey, can you just pay us on the side? We don't get paid. Nobody gets paid. The policy will get issued, your client will get their coverage. But there's no money flowing to the carrier nobody's gonna flow.
Slow down.
So slow down, especially because right now people really get AEP fatigue for the next couple weeks.
Oh, for sure.
Check before you sell that case in a non-resident state that you are able to. You will be very happy for taking those extra couple minutes to log into your portal to make sure.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, and cascade that down to your downline agents because everybody gets really mad when they sold those 5 cases in a hurry and then not getting paid on.
Walmarts. So gosh. You know, it's just been a really unique year with COVID. We're seeing our second big spike and we're seeing it take its toll on our Walmart agents.
Yeah, I mean,
It's been really tough.
the Walmart agents are dropping left and right. They're either getting COVID
Right.
or they're quarantining because they're exposed.
Or they're not getting any traction because they don't want to get close to somebody.
Right,
People
so
don't want to come in and
If you're in a Walmart and you are worried about the situation, be sure and call us and tell you you're not alone. That it's a problem, this AEP.
yeah, it's
I wanted to give a shout out to Humana.
Humana!
So funny.
That's my shout.
I would give a shout out to Anthem for this mask, which I always wear.
I like that mask.
I turn it around when I'm trying to be non-brand. But I also want to say that I have seen so many seniors wearing these Humana masks.
A+. You nailed it.
They're all over.
They nailed it.
Yeah, they won the
And
marketing.
it's
vote.
green, right? So the green really sticks out.
I see it all the time.
And they're comfortable. I think they're a little wider around
But
the nostrils.
that was a really good marketing move for them. And I want to call out United. I know a lot of United people watch that you guys missed this, but it's not too late to get some United Healthcare branded because that works. I see it in the marketplace. Not agents, I'm talking about seniors wearing these masks.
Seen everywhere.
So thank you for Humana for all the masks.
Good job.
We got a lead card in. Oh, wait, but first we got a complaint. And, you know, we work hard on this. This is a lot of production, a lot of time. We've devoted years of our life to this.
Years.
And we got this complaint. It said, my wife and I did not really appreciate all the fluff and goofing around with your little weekly videos.
I'm interesting.
I'm thinking these people might be subscribed to the wrong channel.
We have to watch them to get the info.
You don't have to watch the video. Everything that we're regurgitating to you is in an email. So it is in your inbox. We're just trying to save you guys the trouble of reading it, but we're not making up stuff here.
But it's getting old.
With all the innuendo. I think we're pretty straight up.
And playtime.
And the playtime, what the hell? This is my sister. Can I have some little fun here? I don't know. Let's get to the bottom.
the best
clown show needs to stop.
Must stop.
The best thing is, whoever you and your wife are, I appreciate that we're not to everybody's taste. And clearly you're an older couple because you mailed us a letter.
With no return address, it was wrinkled up.
It was from Illinois. I think they stepped on it. But I appreciate this, whatever. I don't even like to watch my own videos. But we're just trying to do a service here. Give us some credit. We're doing our best. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I'm just like, I get a lot of compliments on the show. I get a lot of compliments. People say they love it.
She's way nicer than I am. Don't watch the show if we're driving you nuts. But B, I'd like for you to get a dictionary because you did misspell baloney.
I mean, that's how we know they're
Below the knee.
at their age from that.
This is how we know, I think, that we're celebrities. We got our first piece of hate mail.
Yeah, really. Hate mail.
So
that
thank you.
puts us out there.
So that puts us up.
But people, we're doing our best. Give us some shout out. And
Yeah.
if you don't want to watch the video, we also do a compilation newsletter of the news, so you can just read it if we're not. But I will say that I did work on my makeup for today.
No, the heck. I totally wore
I
eyeliner
put a little effort
Red lipstick.
into this for our viewers.
and I did my hair.
Let's talk about retroactive enrollments. Well, we might as well go to the lead card.
This is
So,
awesome.
people, direct mail still works. We do a lot with lead concepts, but there's a lot of lead companies. We've used every vendor. If you want to know who's the best, there's no best. They're all good. We use
They're all
them.
good.
But
My
when you
chair.
pay, you're going to pay whatever, $500 for 1,000 mailers, and you're going to get some hate mail back too. So an agent, shout out to Casey, sent us this. So the lead went out to Alton Childress in South Carolina,
Okay.
and apparently he's dead. So his wife has a little sense of humor, and she sent the lead card back.
Because she's alive today. That's her name. Evola.
But under his name, she put Alton is effing dead. Age.
Bloated.
Email. 6 feet in the dirt. She took the time to send that back.
Well, I appreciate that.
You know,
I think that's kind of fun.
and we do get people that are mad. They're like, my spouse has passed away. Take him off your mailing list.
I get
we
it.
buy these scrub mailing
Yeah.
lists. Every agent we buy it. We do the best we
We do
can.
the best
We're not
we
trying
can.
to insult or,
Right.
or inconvenience anybody. But I did get a laugh out of that,
is
and I know
funny.
that made Casey's day too. Now let's talk about retroactive enrollments. This is a notice from a carrier that says, hey, agents, when you screw up and don't give us a completed app, or you put the wrong effective date, or you have the incorrect whatever plan name, which is a common one when you're in a hurry and you're doing paper, that creates a problem, not only for you, but also for the carrier as far as compliance, and they want to warn you that that could have an impact on your contract. Hint, hint. Okay? Because everybody's protecting their star ratings, and when you screw up and you hurt their star ratings,
Right.
that translates into money. So slow down. Again, if you're doing an e-app, it won't let you turn in an incomplete app. So the answer keeps coming back to the electronic apps. And I know we have an older viewership that's resisting this, but if you just pick one carrier to do this season, say, I'm not gonna do all the apps, but I'm gonna take the United, I'm gonna learn lean, I'm gonna just do one. But once you do it, you'll find out how great it is. And then maybe you can add other carriers' e-apps later. So that's my challenge to you guys that aren't doing any e-apps, is to pick one carrier. Just force yourself. Trust me, you will like it. Hit me up in the comments. You're willing to take this
Well,
challenge.
the beauty of my enrollment tool, which is our universal platform, you only have to learn how to do it one way, and it works for all the carriers.
Right?
So, done.
And if you want just
It's a one-or-doner.
you don't want to go on the webinars, you want one-on-one instruction, we will do that. We will split screen with you. We will call you. We will take
We'll
an
have our
hour
clowns call you.
and just junior clowns, just walk you through it. And basically that's how I had to learn too. Because when Mutual Home Health came out with their first e-app like years ago, I was struggling too. Like, oh, that's my login and I don't know how to find things, and it's frustrating. And then once you got it,
Once you got it, you're like, woo,
you're like,
fast.
wow.
I want to end talking about short term. So now that it's looking like a new administration will be moving into the White House, there's going to be some real fear on short term, that all the progress that was made with short term, we saw short term plans up to 364 days in a year, 3-year plans. Very, very strong possibility. I'm hearing rumblings that the new administration is going to knock it all back to that max of 90 days. So I don't have anything concrete. I'm hearing rumblings. What this says to you is any client that you could lock in right now in those 3-year plans, you'd be smart to do it. Take advantage of
And
it.
they won't get that through right away in January, but that'll be to bolster Obamacare. That will be on their agenda. And we have a lot of seniors. I had my appointment at 1, and she's 64, and she's paying a fortune, and she's like,
Right.
there's nothing I can do,
It's-
right? And I said, yeah, there is an option.
Right.
You know, it has
They
pre-existing.
can just pull you over.
But
to-
there is an option. It's $1 million policy, blah, blah, blah. But it could save you half of
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're paying for a year. And a lot of people, they're looking for
especially right now.
any type of option.
Yeah.
Right. So be safe out there. Our offices have been gutted by COVID. We have been healthy. Thank you, God. Please help let that continue.
Let that continue.
Shout out to our dad who's been battling it for 3 weeks, who was finally back up yesterday, still not back in the office, but thanks to God and everybody's prayers for Dad. He really had it tough. My sister Teresa, our sister Teresa,
She's my sister too.
had it tough. And a lot of you know Erin, our office manager, and just a ton of people we know. And then Bob Kempner's wife out in Delaware, Craig out in California. People that work with us all over the country. It's not just the bad luck here in Indiana. It's all over. Everybody's really struggling. I know a lot of you and your family are struggling. Our thoughts go out to everybody in the world right now. And stay safe. Thanks for watching.
Happy Thanksgiving.